Hey there, writers and muse daters. Remember me? I haven't posted here in Write to Publish in a while. I've been very busy uh, driving, moving across the country, and lots of other really fun things. So today I wanted to talk to you about whether or not there's a fast track to publishing. So I've been thinking about unknown places. So, when you live somewhere and you've lived there for a while and you get stuck in traffic, you know where the shortcuts might be, right? The side roads that you can take to kind of get around and that kind of thing, because you've lived there for a while. So today I was in traffic and there were two lanes and many people were in this sort of bumper to bumper lane. And I just knew that up over the hill, they were staying in that lane because the main highway was going to be coming up over the hill. However, I didn't need to take that main highway, so I knew that I could be in that other faster lane and get where it was that I needed to go. And I knew that because I had a lot of experience in this particular place. I had been in traffic a whole lot there. So this is not a Facebook Live about traffic patterns, but here's what I want to say about how that is like getting published. So recently I was speaking with a very recent graduate of the VIP program, the Writing Gym VIP. She will be starting the Publishing Mastermind this summer, so you know who you are. Hello. And what we were talking about was how for so many years she had been really frustrated because she had been submitting her manuscript, wanting to get published. She'd even had some agents interested, but once she actually submitted the piece, it was rejected. And what we were talking about is that now, having gone through the Writing Gym VIP, she understands what it was that those agents were looking for, that as a writer all of the years before, even having worked with some other editors, she didn't know, because she hadn't been working with someone who had an in the publishing industry, who was talking to agents on a regular basis. And so she was left in the dark, right? So she was sort of like the way that I feel, just having come from Colorado. If I get stuck in traffic, I might be in that line of bumper to bumper cars all the way up over the hill and to the highway, never knowing that everyone else is waiting to get onto the highway. Because I'm from out of town. I don't know these things. They're waiting to get on the highway. They know where they're going. I end up frustrated and late because I've been sitting in the wrong lane. And so many writers that I know end up frustrated and late because they've been sitting in the wrong lane. Whereas if they just knew what it was that agents know, what it is that they need to know to move forward faster, they could take that shortcut. Now look, if you've been around here long enough, you know that I don't believe in shortcuts and get rich quick and all that kind of business. That's not my thing in life. But there are faster ways to get something done. Many writers choose a path where they end up frustrated and they're sitting in that line of cars forever, kind of waiting their turn, never knowing what it is that's up ahead, never knowing what could have gotten them there a little bit faster. And here's the other thing that I'll add, because one of the really great things that I got to do on my trip back across the country was stop in New York, have lunch with people in the publishing industry, agents and etc., that I know there. And, we kind of talk shop, like behind the scenes, what it is that's really frustrating, what kinds of trends I'm seeing, what kinds of trends they're seeing, and what people are doing with manuscripts. And, we laughed in our conversation, but we also, we feel it's unfortunate, right? We feel like it's an unfortunate thing that there are so many writers out there who could have access to what it is that agents want, but they don't take advantage of that opportunity to really know what it is that agents are looking for, and eventually publishing houses, what they're looking for, right? Because that's the process. If you want to traditionally publish, you're moving through an agent and into the publishing house. So, you know, as I was talking with these agents, publishers, editors, it was really consistent across the board as I asked them the questions that I had for them about what it is that they're looking for. Really consistent. You know, they wish that people would know what it is they're looking for and really send them that thing. So let's talk about you. If you are someone who is serious about traditional publishing, you're currently working on a work of fiction, that's typically a novel, but it could be an anthology of short stories as well. If you would like to publish and you're serious about that and you would like to get in that faster lane, note that I said faster lane, not fast lane, in that faster lane, if you'd like to know a little bit more about what the inside track is, what it is that agents and publishers and editors are looking for, I would love to chat with you about what it is that you're writing, where you are, where you'd like to go, and how you can get there. I've got a limited number of slots coming up as I've got numerous book signings and book events, and of course a retreat coming up very soon. So the slots are going to be really limited. I am really happy to speak with you about how you can get your piece of fiction published in the American market successfully, well, and faster than you thought. I'll drop a link into the comments section if you'd like to speak with me. I'd love to see your name drop into my calendar. Happy writing.